الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his blessing and his salat upon his prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Amma ba'd, Islam calls for upholding of the ties of kinship because of the great effect that this has on achieving social cohesion and love among the Muslims. قال سبحانه وتعالى, and fear Allah through whom you demand your rights, and do not cut the relations of kinship. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, and this is ayah, and those who break the covenant of Allah after its ratification and sever that which Allah has commanded to be joined, and work mischief in the land, on them is the curse, la'na, and for them is the unhappy home, wal'iyadu billah. What punishment could be worse? What punishment really could be worse than the curse and the evil home that awaits those who sever the ties of kinship? They deny themselves the reward for upholding the ties of kinship in the hereafter. In addition to that, to denying themselves much good in this world, which is a long life and ample provision. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, whoever would like his rizq, provision, to be increased and his life to be extended should uphold the ties of kinship. Here, which means this hadith, the ulama said, how can my rizq be increased and my life is extended? And we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we are created, my rizq, for example, it's $3,000 a month, or maybe 4,000 months. How you can say, if I start taking care of my kinship, Allah will put barakah? I mean, Allah will increase. It's gonna be from 3,000 to 5, or from 2 to 4. And if my life, for example, I'm gonna live 70, Allah will switch it to be 100. Ulama said no. Whoever would like his rizq to be increased and his life to be extended, it means Allah will put barakah in your rizq. 2,000, 3,000 a month or less, Allah will put barakah. Allah will put his blessing in your monthly or yearly income. It will be, insha'Allah, sufficient for you and for your needs. Also your life, if it happens to live, for example, 60 or 70, Allah will put barakah, that the 60 or 70, it will be more barakah than someone who lived 100 or so, and when he died, like nothing behind him. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, Allah created the universe, and when he had finished, Kinship al-Rahim stood up and said, this is the standing up of one who seeks your protection, O Allah, from being cut off. Allah will respond back to Rahim, the kinship, yes, would it please you if I were to take care of those who take care of you and cut off those who cut you off? And Rahim will say, yes, of course. Allah said, then your prayer is granted. Once we understand this, we need to ask, who is the one who upholds the ties of kinship? This was explained by the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he said, the one who maintains a relationship with his relatives only because they maintain a relationship with him is not truly upholding the ties of kinship. The one who truly upholds the those ties. He is the one who does so even if they break off the relationship. Doesn't mean when he visits me, I will visit him back. When he calls me, I will call him back. When he whatever, I will respond back. No, that's not the way the Prophet said when he said good relationship with our relatives. The real and the good one is when they cut off, you keep it good. When they call, you call them back. When they don't answer your calls, keep calling them. They are your rahim, and it is mandatory. If the relationship is merely one of returning favors and giving like in return for like and not taking the initiative, then this is not upholding the ties of kinship. It is only responding in kind way. Some people follow the principle of giving a gift because as a return for another gift. No, that's not what the Prophet said. When they cut off, you keep it strong. This is merely responding in kind. It is not the higher peace and blessing of Allah be upon him when he said, I have relatives. One messenger, one Sahabi came, or one man came to Prophet and said, I have relatives with whom I try to keep in touch, but they cut me off. I treat them well, but they abuse me. I am patient and kind toward them, but they insult me. The Prophet told him, if you are as you say, then it is as if you are putting hot dust in their mouths. Allah will continue to support you as long as you continue to do that. This is how we need to be with our relationships, how to be with our families and our relatives. One of the punishments plus other punishments, as we mentioned, the one who is cutting off his relatives, he or she cursed in Quran Kareem. Another punishment, he is among the losers. Another one, he will be punished, or she will be punished والعياذ بالله, in this life guarantee. There is no, as the Prophet mentioned in the meaning of, there is no sin that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make the sinner be punished in this life with what is waiting for him or her in the hereafter as the one who is oppressing and the one who is cutting off his kinship. His good deeds will not be lifted. He will not be among the people who enter the Jannah wal-'iyadu billah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. How can I maintain good ties with my kinship? Call them if you can, see how they are living, if you can help them financially as much as you can. Because the Prophet or Allah, he didn't say give them money. If you can, it is counted as twice of sadaqah and maintaining good ways with relationship. Call them, ask about them, give them, try to see how they are living, help them as much as you can, ask about them, take care of their needs according to your financial ability. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.